Good morning, children. Now we are moving to the 7th chapter, Information Processing. In Information Processing, the reduced chapters goes to exercise 7.2. So exercise 7.2 only in your portion, on 7.1 is not there. So now we'll move on to the exercise 7.2. Using repeated division method, find the HCF of the following. All of you know how to find the HCF and LCM. Here there is a different method that is called repeating division method. Another one is repeated subtraction method. We'll see both the methods. So now we are going to see finding the HCF using repeated division. First subdivision is 455 and 26. So the bigger number you have to put inside the division and you have to put the smaller number outside. So divide it 1 times 126 is 26, the remainder is 19. Bring down the next number 5. So here 726 is 182, the remainder is 13. So after that we can't able to divide it, so it is smaller number, so put that outside the division, and this 26 you have to put it inside the division symbol. So now divide it. So 2 13s are 26. Now we got the remainder 0. Until the remainders get 0, we have to divide again and again. This is called repeated division method. Now what is HCF? This is the HCF. So therefore HCF of 455 and 26 is 13. Are you able to understand? Now the second subdivision is 392 and 256. Which is the biggest of among the two? The biggest number is 392. So the bigger number you have to put inside the division symbol, and the smaller number you have to put the outside of the division symbol. Now we have to divide it. So how many times? 1 times 1 256 are 256. The remainder is 136, which is smaller to this 256, so we can't able to divide it. Don't put point and then add the 0. You should not do that one here. So just leave it as it is. So the remainder you have to put it outside the division symbol, and here what is the divisor? You have to put it inside the division symbol. 256 you have to. So this one you should come inside, and this remainder you should come the outside. Now you have to divide it. If you divide it, how many times it will come? Again 1 times only. 1 into 136 is equal to 136. Now the remainder is 120. So similar thing we have to repeat it. So this is called the repeated division method. So remainder you put outside, 120 you put outside, and 136 you have to put inside it. So now divide it. 1 times 120 into 1 is 120, the remainder is 16. So until you have to get the remainder 0, we have to repeat this method. So now 16 you have to put outside, and 120 you have to put inside. So 7 times 7 16s are 112. So the remainder is 8. So now also the remainder is not equal to 0. Put the 8 outside and divide it by 16. How many times it will come? 2 times. 2 8s are 16. Now the remainder is 0. So now we got the remainder is 0. Therefore the HCF is 8. So therefore, how will you have tried? Therefore HCF of 392 and 256 is 8. So like this you have to write down. So what is the divisor? That we have to put it as HCF. So the remainder of the HCF of 392 and 256 is 8. Now the third subdivision is 6765 and 610. So which is the bigger number among these? So 6765. So smaller number you put outside. Now you divide it. How many times? In 1 time. 1 610s are 610. So the remainder is 66. Bring down the next number 5. So again 1 times 1 into 610 is 610. The remainder is 55. This 55 is smaller than the 610. So you have to divide it again. So put 610 inside and the 55 outside. Now start dividing. If you start dividing, you will get 1 times 155s are 55. The remainder is 6. Bring down the next number 0. Again you put 1. 155s are 55. The remainder is 5. Still the remainder is not 0. So repeat this again, the division. Put the remainder outside and the 55 inside. 1 times 55 1 5 is 5. So bring down the next. So 11 times directly you can put it up. 11 55s are 55. 11 5s are 55. The remainder is 0. Now we got the remainder is 0. Therefore HCF of 6765 and 610 is 5. So like this you have to write down. So the last subdivision is fourth subdivision, 184 and 230 and 276. So first you have to take any two numbers. So we will take this number 184 and 230, which is bigger number. So 230 you put inside, the smaller number you put outside. So now we start dividing. 1 times 184 is equal to 184. Then the remainder is 46. So which is smaller? So you put this outside and put the divider into inside. So again you start dividing. 4 times 446 are 184. The remainder we got 0. So since we got the remainder is 0, therefore HCF of 184 and 230 is 46. So the HCF of this two number is 46 now. What we have to do? So you have to compare this. You have to find the HCF for 46 and also for the 276, the remaining number. So put the bigger number out inside, 276 and 46 outside. Start dividing 6 times. So 6 times you will get here like this. 46 are 276. Now we got the remainder 0 again. Therefore HCF of 276 and 46 is 46. So the HCF of 276 and 46 is 46. Now we have to compare these two answers. Which two answers? This answer and this answers. So therefore HCF of 184 230 and 276 is 46. So like this you have to complete the answer. So again, once again I will repeat it. First you have to find it for the 184 and 230. So first division you will get remainder 46. Again you put the 46 outside and 184 inside. Then again do the division, you will get the remainder 0. Therefore HCF of 148 and 230 is 46. Then we are going for the third number is 276. So divide with this HCF. So if you divide it 6 times, you will get, for first division itself we got 0 is the remainder. Therefore HCF of 276 and 46 is 46. Now from these two answers we conclude that HCF of 184 and 230 and 276 is 46. Yes children? Okay, copy down. We will see in the next class. Thank you.